Good evening, Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. Record-breaking dry season rainfalls have flooded numerous catchments across Queensland in the past 24 hours. The northern half of the state should start seeing an improvement from tomorrow, but southern areas can expect at least 2 more days of miserable, blustery wet weather. Our biggest overnight rainfall was 97 millimetres at Magnolia. We had 73 mils at Goomboorian. For Maryborough, 55 millimetres, and Rainbow Beach had 51. Overcast skies always reduce the daily temperature range by keeping the ground warm at night, but blocking out the sun by day. Bundaberg's top today was only 25 degrees. Looking at the satellite loop now, the upper level low, which you won't see on any charts, is now in full swing. It's basically centred over North Tropical Queensland, and it's raising an enormous amount of moist air, which over many, many days has been accumulating from the ocean. And it's dumping it as an incredible deluge of rain across very large areas of Queensland, especially in the tropics. On today's chart on the surface, you can see this shadow. It's a trough line which sort of represents the back edge of the upper level low. It's producing most of the uplift force and it's converging into another trough. So there's troughs all over the place and incredibly moist air feeding into those troughs, rising to form rain. Tomorrow's chart, notice how the trough starts to tilt, so will the upper level system. That will make the heavier rain shrink southwards. It starts to clear out from the north, but there'll still be severe thunderstorms. Then on the outlook chart, again the trough moves south. The heavy rain is now over southern parts of Queensland, eventually breaking up for the weekend. Now the latest from the Weather Bureau, the boating forecast for Hervey Bay waters, another strong wind warning, so perhaps leave the boat at home unless it's a professional operation and wait a few days for the conditions to settle. Gari offshore waters, the small ships warnings continue for driving onshore winds up to 30 knots straight off the Pacific with rough seas and swells. Tomorrow's first tide will be an early morning high, and there's a second high tide due around sunset. The next full moon's on Monday, so the range isn't too big just yet. The Wide Bay Burnett District, a minor flood warning for the Mary River has been issued. Cloudy tomorrow with showers and storms again continuing. Bundaberg 25 degrees, 23 for Gympie, Hervey Bay 26, Maryborough 25. Looking ahead for Bundaberg, rain easing over the weekend after 2 more very wet days, but showers will continue indefinitely. Top temperatures mainly in the mid-20s with a slow warming trend. Well, that's me for this evening. Thanks again for your loyal patronage to 7 Local Weather, and please tune in again tomorrow. Now it's back to the team.
Yeah, thank you, Liv. Thanks for your company, folks. Anything you'd like to catch up with again, our 7plus app or our page, 7news.com.au. And we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Take care. Good night.